Morning, everybody. It's Mahir over here. Kind of in my morning shift, right? Almost afternoon shift right now. See my tape over here. So I've been doing a lot of taping of flyers. See my Henry Street bag on this side. Yeah, it's a lot of mostly community outreach that I've been doing. So kind of reaching out to this community over here. Doing flyering, and gonna have a big holiday event the Henry Street Settlement is planning with other organizations coming up. So I just wanted to make a video because it's kind of like part of my morning reel when I talk about the neighborhood and how it's changed. In particular, this local area here, it's like right near two bridges, right near where PathMark used to be, which is right around here. This area. I'm not exactly sure the exact place because I was a little bit young and I was kind of little back then when PathMark used to be here before Hurricane Sandy hit and before this neighborhood was changed so much. This is 82 Rutgers. 82 Rutgers happens to be the tenant association, like the people who are like the sort of union that sells out the residents to the developers. Well, the head of this building, not built this building, but like the head of the TA is Trevor Hollingsworth. There's a video in my YouTube channel where I recorded an altercation that took place where Trevor Hollingsworth, not Trevor, I was about to say Trevor Noah, like what? About to say Trevor Noah, no, Trevor Hollingsworth, right in this area here. Oh, not necessarily this area, but the next block over there. Trevor Hollingsworth actually assaulted and pushed like one of our organizers, our coalition organizers, when we made it very clear that the only solution that's left for this neighborhood, for this community here, and you see the riverside over there by the FDR Drive, it's truly like this eastern, right by South Street. It's just like it's changing so much. There was a coalition meeting, a rally that was held here last summer, and it didn't go as well. It just showed the kind of division that still exists in the Lower East Side among the activists and organizers, especially between COV, which is community, which is what I used to be part of, COV, that group, communities organizing against anti-Asian violence. This is the Two Bridges Neighborhood Community House. This place, the head of it is back then when Extel was being built. So Extel is right by the Manhattan Bridge, right? This building that I started out filming. Victor Papa still is the head of this Two Bridges Neighborhood Council, or maybe I think he probably retired. I'm not sure, but this building's main guy was the one who sold out, and basically all these new kind of housing here. So this is like this 82 Rutgers. Like we asked the question, how come it looks so different and this 80 Rutgers looks so different from the rest of Rutgers houses, right? The rest of Rutgers houses is like the same kind of NYCHA, your typical NYCHA affordable housing, low income housing for like the many residents. Then you look at these buildings and you look at, oh well, Extel got built here. So the changes are very, very clear, and you see it. It's very apparent, and it's right by the Manhattan Bridge. Like the biggest thing, the biggest sort of threat that's coming to our community, our neighborhood, is that the developers are really looking at this waterfront, right by the waterfront, this area, and they're really sizing up our neighborhoods, our communities. I'm someone who, I kind of live like a little bit farther away from here, but it matters to all of us who live in this neighborhood. It really does. Well, I'm about to show you at the place where we used to, we had a protest before. It's kind of loud out here because of the noise by the river and the trains and all that. I gotta finish up and do my flyering and postering later on about this upcoming holiday event that's happening right at Grand and Pitt Street. Okay, everybody? Grand and Pitt Street is where the holiday event is happening for Henry Street Settlement. You see, that's the management office for the Two Bridges Neighborhood Council. And yeah, this construction zone is exactly where it happened. So Two Bridges Neighborhood Council is right there. And I had the privilege of also speaking on behalf of the coalition and youth against displacement. We spoke out openly against, along with my dear family, friend, and Councilman Chris Marte, and other elected officials. And yeah, that's what's happening mostly. I mean, this block here, I remember when I was a little kid, you know, my father had his Lincoln Town Car from way back in 2007, 2008. And he used to drive by this drive-by here, and the PathMark was like right around this area here. Like right, like I'm not sure where exactly it was, but it was right around this area, and I would just like, you know, it was almost like an affordable housing, like oasis for this neighborhood, for this community. I'll leave it at here because the video is getting kind of long. But yeah, you know, the view here, I mean, this is kind of like the new future. Developers want to develop all along this waterfront, and this is like, you know, priced out housing right there. And yeah, this construction hopefully lands in. Hopefully this can get resolved and stopped. But yeah, I hope you have a good day, everybody, and stay updated for my next video. Until then, it's almost the end of the year already, almost the end of 2022.